After a long 3-year hiatus, Squid Game made its long-awaited return with Season 2. But just days later, it was caught up in scandals. From messy legal issues to shady actions, several of the lead actors found themselves making headlines for all the wrong reasons. First up is Lee Jong-jae, introduced to us in the first season, though he's been a top actor in South Korean entertainment since the early 90s. Following the global success of Squid Game, his portrayal of Song Gi-han, or Player 456, earned widespread acclaim. In the second season, his character seeks revenge on those he lost and is determined to shut down the game for good. His mission leads him on a relentless chase to find the mysterious recruiter who recruits new players, believing this could be his way back to the elusive compound where it all began. However, while his on-screen struggles captivated audiences, his off-screen life sparked controversy. With fame comes trouble, and Jong-jae's past was no exception. Reports of his legal issues resurfaced recently, including multiple DUI charges. In 1999, he was involved in a DUI incident that resulted in his driver's license being revoked. But in 2002, he was arrested again for the same reason. The controversies don't end there, as he has also faced several assault allegations in 2000, including an alleged altercation with a man at a bar and another incident with a woman outside a nightclub. Most recently, Lee Jong-jae faced legal trouble over his involvement with Rare Mong Rarian, a drama production company he acquired. Despite his immense popularity, these controversies continue to fuel online debates among fans who are left disappointed. Facing similar allegations of altercation is the actor Lee Jin-wook. In Squid Game, he played Park Gyong-sok, a man desperate to win money for his young daughter's life-saving treatment. While his character moved viewers emotionally, his real-life controversy certainly didn't have the same effect. In 2016, he found himself in legal trouble after a 33-year-old friend accused him of inappropriate behavior following a night of drinking at her apartment. She claimed he touched her without consent. However, during the investigation, which included a lie detector test, the accuser allegedly admitted to fabricating her story. In response, Lee Jin-wook hit back with a countersuit for false accusations. But then, things got even messier. The woman later revealed that she was pressurized by police into saying the whole thing was a lie. A year later, she was found not guilty of false accusations, simply due to lack of evidence. But this case wasn't over yet. Lee Jin-wook appealed the decision, and in 2018, the original verdict was overturned. The woman was sentenced to 8 months in prison, with 2 years on probation for making false claims. This led many netizens to criticize the legal system, pointing out that under current laws, any altercation involving alcohol or a victim saying no isn't enough for the court to classify the act as non-consensual, unless prosecutors can prove violence or threats were involved. Despite the legal resolution, Lee Jin-wook's inclusion sparked outrage among fans and critics, many of whom remained unconvinced of his innocence. Squid Game fans might know him as Hwang In-ho, or the frontman, but the actor behind the character, Lee Byung-han, has had his fair share of drama off-screen. Despite his huge success in both Korean and Hollywood films, he's definitely no stranger to controversy. Back in 2009, his ex-girlfriend took him to court, claiming he manipulated her into an intimate relationship under the promise of marriage, which allegedly caused her a lot of emotional and physical harm. She also accused him of a gambling problem and demanded 100 million won in damages, all while involving TV host Kang Byung-kyu, who was accused of conspiring with her. In the end, the lawsuit was dropped, and Lee Byung-han was cleared of all charges in 2010. But it didn't end there. Fast forward to 2014, and things got even messier. Big Hit Entertainment's girl group Glam's Dahi and model Lee Ji-yeon tried to blackmail him, demanding money in exchange for not releasing a video of the three of them drinking and making questionable comments. He eventually won the lawsuit, with the women getting suspended jail sentences for their blackmail attempts. Still, the whole thing left a bad taste in people's mouths, especially since he was married at the time. So while his acting career might be going strong, his reputation has definitely been through some ups and downs. Season 2 is making waves not only for its gripping plot twists and star-studded cast, but also for a real-life twist of its own. The reunion of former Korean couple Chae Gu-ki and Oh Dal-soo, along with their controversial love story, has put their roles in Squid Game in the shadow of their controversial backstory. Flashback to 2008, when sparks first flew on a theater set. The pair reconnected for a 2012 movie, and by 2013, their professional relationship blossomed into romance. By 2016, they revealed they had been secretly dating for 3 years. However, by 2018, their relationship came to an end amid a career-shattering storm for Oh Dal-soo. This was not just a personal heartbreak for him, but a full-blown career crisis. During South Korea's #MeToo movement, he was accused of sexual harassment and assault. Although he initially denied the claims, he later apologized to the victims, including actress Ji-young. As a result, Woo Del-soo was removed from the cast of TVN's My Mister, and several of his films were either reshot or left unfinished. Despite his return to acting in 2019, after the salute of limitations expired, fans were not forgiving. Social media erupted in backlash, with many accusing the authorities of attempting to clean up his image. Shortly after Season 2 dropped, Song Young-chang's past also came back to haunt him when it was revealed that he'd been arrested for offenses involving a minor back in the early 2000s. Allegedly, he had paid a 16-year-old girl to sleep with him twice in the back of a car in Goyang. As a result, he was sentenced to 10 months in prison and 2 years of probation. But the truth was that he served barely a month before getting out on probation and heading straight to Canada with his family to apparently study English. While there, he appeared in a few musicals, but his reputation as the first person in the Korean entertainment industry convicted of such a severe crime wasn't exactly helping his image. Major networks like KBS, MBC, and EBS banned him from their networks. But after returning to Korea, he made his comeback, snagging supporting roles in a handful of K-dramas and movies. Still, his participation in Squid Game sparked plenty of backlash. Fans and critics were quick to voice their disapproval, questioning whether he should have been allowed to return to the spotlight at all. However, one of the most popular controversies would definitely be the one involving Top, as known as Choi Soo-bong, who plays the role of Thanos, a retired rapper and one of the fresh faces of the season. As a former member of the popular K-pop group Big Bang, his casting stirred up plenty of mixed reactions, and not just because of his acting chops. It was his messy past that got people talking. Back in 2017, Top found himself in hot water after a scandal involving substance abuse while he was serving his mandatory military service. Caught using illegal substances, he was arrested and sentenced to 10 months in jail. But he pleaded guilty and begged for leniency to avoid serving jail time. Then things took a darker turn when he was later found unresponsive in the police barracks, reportedly due to a medical reaction. While he managed to be saved from jail time, his public image was pretty much wrecked for good. Fast forward to Squid Game director Hwang Don-hyuk giving him a shot at a comeback after a 9-year hiatus. But unsurprisingly, his return wasn't welcomed by all. Fans were divided, with some questioning whether he truly deserved a spot on the show, especially given his character's actions during the games. Many felt like he was playing a version of his own troubled past, and let's just say, it left a bad taste for more than a few. While Park Song-hoon doesn't have a past controversy like some of his co-stars, he certainly made headlines the moment he was cast in Squid Game Season 2. His role as Cho Hyun-ju, a trans character hoping to fund her surgeries with prize money, sparked a lot of discussion, especially since he is a cisgender actor. The casting choice naturally caused a stir, with members of the trans community voicing concerns about the decision to have a straight actor portray a trans character. And some criticized the show for not casting a trans actor in the role. In response, director Hwang Dong-hyuk explained that the lack of openly trans actors in South Korea made it nearly impossible to cast Hyung-ju authentically, which is why Park Song-hoon was chosen. Although the decision was controversial, the director expressed hope that the character would spark positive change. But the drama didn't stop there. Park Song-hoon found himself at the center of another controversy due to a major social media blunder. In South Korea, the production, consumption, and distribution of adult content is illegal. So, when Song-hoon shared a parody of a Japanese adult video with a Squid Game twist on his Instagram story, the post quickly went viral, inviting outrage from fans and viewers alike. The actor immediately deleted the post and issued an apology, with his agency, BH Entertainment, calling it a mistake. Despite the apology, the incident raised questions about his judgment and how social media can affect a celebrity's reputation. The backlash was so intense that Song-hoon ultimately dropped out of his highly anticipated upcoming drama, The Tyrant's Chef, starring Girls' Generation's Yoon Ah, to prevent anyone else from facing the heat for his actions. And that's a wrap! From criminal charges to questionable behavior and social media slip-ups, these scandals prove that Squid Game is just as dramatic off-screen as it is on. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.